Chelsea have sent a massive statement to Europe, smashing 3 past Napoli to seal our Champions League fate. From Rosenior tactical masterclass to Joao Pedro incredible form, and of course, the Iceman return of Cole Palmer. This wasn't just a 3-2 win, it was a blueprint for the new era. Grab a drink, sit tight, let's break down everything we learned from a historic night in Naples. But before we dive into this gigantic video, if you are new here, welcome to the channel. But if you have been following me for a while, you know the truth. Help your boy get to that 10k subscriber mark. Let's dive into it. What a night in Naples. If you thought Chelsea were going to leap through the group phase, think again. That 3-2 victory over Napoli wasn't just 3 points. It was a statement of intent that effectively saved our season from the chaos of a playoff round. Top 8 signed, sealed and delivered. We finished 6th in the league format, bypassing the extra fixtures and proving that this squad can handle the absolute highest pressure. Under the light, at Stadio Diego Armando Maradona, we finally saw it, the blueprint. This was a glimpse of what the Rosenior era is actually going to look like. Technical, resilient and ruthless. And let's be honest, seeing Lukaku here to witness the dagger, absolute iconic. The vibes are high, but the lessons are even bigger. So sit tight, we are breaking down 5 things we learned from Chelsea tactical masterclass in Italy. Starting from the first thing we learned, Rosenior tactical masterclass. Let's talk about the man of the hour, Rosenior. Look, when he was appointed to succeed Moresca in early January, the skepticism was loud. But tonight was his I belong here moment. Faced with a hostile atmosphere and a 2-1 deficit at halftime, Rosenior didn't panic. He went bold, matching Conte's famous 3-4-3. We saw Sanchez in goal, a backline of Gusto, James, Fofana, Cucurella, a powerhouse midfield of Caicedo, Santos and Enzo, with ex-Joao Pedro and Joao Pedro leading the line. And the result? History. Check these facts. Chelsea have qualified for the knockout round in 19 of their last 20 Champions League, including each of the last 9. Chelsea now leads our English team for Champions League last 16 appearance. And we didn't just win them, we outclassed them. With 54% ball possession, 4 big chances, 11 shots. The XG tells the story. Napoli 1.07 to Chelsea 2.30. We were the better side. Period. In fact, Napoli have lost a home game after leading at halftime in the Champions League for the first time since 2017 against Real Madrid. It started with the adjustment. Rosenior saw Napoli exploiting the space behind our high line and tweaked the pressing triggers at the break. But the real Conte's move, the substitutions. He took off Pedro at halftime, who to be fair was having a solid game. And look at the numbers, a 7.0 rating, 1 big chance created, 1 key passes, 1 accurate cross, 94% accurate passes, 1 shot, 1 on target. Most managers would have kept Pedro on, but Rosenior saw a different path. He brought on Cole Palmer, moved Enzo Fernandez in a deeper playmaking role and let Palmer roll. It completely dismantled Conte's defensive structure. It was a high-stake chess, and Rosenior got the checkmate. Despite the masterclass, the boss stayed humble. Speaking to Bobby Vincent, he said, "It's not about me. I give the credit to the players. They lost a manager they respected for a reason beyond my control or knowledge. To accept a new manager the way they have done and work as hard as they have done for me, it's a credit to them. Hopefully, we can have really more great nights like this." That's leadership, and that's the Rosenior era. And that leads me directly to the second thing we learned. Respect Joao Pedro. If there was any lingering doubt that Joao Pedro could lead the line for a club of this stature, they weren't just silenced tonight. They were buried, specifically in the 61st and the 82nd minutes. Look at his scorecard. This wasn't just a striker's performance, it was a complete attacking masterclass. Joao Pedro finished with a perfect 9.0 rating, 2 goals, 4 shots, 2 on target, 2 successful dribbles, 5 defensive contributions, including a tackle and 2 interceptions, 10 ground duel won. And history was made under the Italian lights. Joao Pedro scored his first ever Champions League brace in Chelsea 3-2 win over Napoli. He was everywhere. Check the most leads for Chelsea tonight. Most duel won, 10, most foul won, most shot on target, most tackles, most taken completed, most shot on target. And this is his 11th goal of the season. We are seeing the Club World Cup of Joao Pedro again. 4 goals in his last 3 games. His first goal was pure individual brilliance, a 25-yard thunderbolt that left the keeper rooted to the spot. But the second, that was instinctive. We saw the carving, a perfect time run and a finish so cold it probably lowered the temperature in the stadium. And even the gaffer is obsessed. Rosenior told Bobby Vincent, "For sure Carlo Ancelotti is one of my heroes, so I don't want to tell him how to do his job. I have had 4 really good conversations with Joao in my office. I think he's sick of my office. I've said to him, if you play intensely the way you do with your quality, and let's not ignore the man pulling the strings." Enzo Fernandez was absolutely on fire tonight too. Finishing with a 7.2 rating, he grabbed a crucial goal, notched a key pass, maintained a staggering 93% accurate pass. Joao Pedro is becoming the first name on the team sheet and work harder than anyone on the pitch. He's the new standard, which brings me to the top thing we learned: the Cole Palmer's perfect return. They say absence makes the heart grow fonder, but for Chelsea fans, absence makes us anxious. He didn't need a full 90 minutes to remind everyone who the man is. In just one half of football, Cole Palmer dropped a 7.0 rating, 2 massive assists, 1 big chance created, 3 key passes, 1 shot. And he's rubbing shoulders with the legends now. Get a load of this. Cole Palmer became the second Chelsea player to assist 2 UEFA Champions League goals as a substitute, the first since Nicolas Anelka against Liverpool in April 2009. Impact. Look at the impact. He didn't need to find his feet. He dictated the tempo the second he stepped onto the pitch. Both of Joao Pedro's goals born from the boot of Palmer. One was a smart recycled ball, but the second, that was a visionary through pass that sliced through Napoli defenders like they ran them. It's what I call the Cole Palmer gravity. Just having him on the pitch changes the physics of the game. Napoli had to double team him, which opened ocean of space for Estoval and Joao Pedro to exploit. He's the gravitational center of the squad. And Rosenior explained the decision to keep him on the bench initially, telling Bobby Vincent, "I think it's a combination of both. There is no way Cole Palmer would have started this game. I thought Cole Palmer was magnificent. We need to look at him. He's a world-class player. There has been a lot of talk about Cole. He's very happy in the changing room after the game. And we can address the noise. All the rumors claiming he's homesick. This performance puts all that rubbish in the bin. You don't play with that much heart and vision if your head is anywhere else but West London." And now to my Manchester divided friend. All I have to say is Cole Palmer is home and he's winning. Which brings me to the 4th thing we learned: the self-destruct button. Look, we all are buzzing about we, but we have to be honest. Chelsea still have a self-destruct button that needs to be deactivated. While the attack was firing, the defense was occasionally at the crime scene. Let's talk about Wesley Fofana, because this was a night to forget for the Frenchman. For a £75 million defender, being turned that easily in the box by a youngster like Venegra is a major concern. He's a player who rarely drops stinkers, but today he was abysmal at best. The number tells the story of a man under siege. 6.4 rating, 2 times dribble passed, 3 ground duel won, 1 area duel won, 9 defensive contribution including 4 interceptions and 5 clearance. And it wasn't just Fofana. Napoli's second goal by Rasmus Højlund was a collective failure. A total lack of communication in the 6-yard box and a failure to track runners. While the attack was electric, the defensive transition remains our Achilles heel. If Chelsea want to go deep and win this competition, Rosenior has to tighten the screws. We can't rely on scoring 3 every night to bail out momentary lapses in concentration. Top tier teams in the quarterfinal won't be as forgiving as Napoli were in that second half. It's a work in progress, but the Rosenior era need to find that defensive steel to match the offensive flair. We got away with it under the lights at Stadio Diego Maradona, but consider this a major warning shot. Which brings me to the last and final thing we learned. The Italian curse is finally broken. Finally, we have to talk about the monkey off our back. Historically, Italy hasn't just been a tough place to play. It's been a graveyard for Chelsea's European ambition. Before tonight, we have only managed 2 wins in 14 previous trips to the country. The psychological weight of playing in Naples, especially at Stadio Armando Diego Maradona, was massive. This was about overcoming the ghost of 2012. The last time we faced Napoli here, we lost 3-1. And while we set up a legendary comeback at Stamford Bridge, tonight we didn't need a second leg to go into that conundrum with 4-2-1 behind at the break and fight back to win 3-2. That shows a mental fortitude we haven't seen from a Chelsea squad in years. This isn't the soft Chelsea people tried to claim we were earlier in the season. And look at the price of breaking that course. direct qualification by clinching the 6th place. We have officially secured a top 8 finish, and that means we skip a grueling February playoff round entirely. This win didn't just break a regional hoodoo, it gave Rosenior and the boys 2 weeks of much needed rest during the most congested part of the season. No extra travels, no extra injury, just pure preparation for the business end of the tournament. From the tactical brilliance of Rosenior to the sheer dominance of Joao Pedro and the Iceman return of Cole Palmer, this was a night for the history book. Chelsea are back in the elite, and Europe should be very, very worried. And with that said, that's the end of the video, my friends. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. You go be.